Mr. Purity. What the property? Tamuga. Not the checker. My settings, my frequency, my feelings. What the? And this is my guy.
Our next speaker today is going to teach you about how we get paid in our business, to teach you about how to acquire customers. But ever since this guy got started, I've seen this guy shine up really bright. He's one of the best leaders in this marketplace. It is nothing better to talk to you about acquiring customers. He's humble. He represents his country very, very well, right? Could we please have Mr. Willard Kachere to please train us in customer acquisition?
You good? Alright. Awesome. Well, first of all, you heard that noise. You want to call it noise? That song, that's the Zimbabwean national anthem. That's where I'm from, and I really do love my country, so let's just give it up for Zimbabwe. But most of all, damn, Michael, you're back at it again, 2018, and giving those good presentations. That was phenomenal. You know, I didn't know that, you know, for me being African, I could also have Filipino brothers. You know, I joined ACN, and I've got brothers and sisters from different nationalities, and it's great because Michael is like an older brother to me. You know, I went to his house the other time. You know, we sat down, we had a heart-to-heart, and he was just teaching me the necessary things in life to propel my life forward, and for that I'm forever grateful, and I appreciate your leadership, brother. So let's give it up to Michael. Alright, great. Okay, so a little bit about my story. I'm a full-time student. You know, when I saw this business, it was through a friend. You know, he kept on calling me. And at that time, I was on my way back to Zimbabwe. I told him, hey, look, I'll see you when I'm back. When I got back, I was avoiding his call for like the longest time until one day, I'm just being honest, until one day I decided to go and actually sit down in his living room, and I got shown this business. Fast forward 1 year down the track, I've got business partners all over the world, all over Australia, and this business has changed my life. You know, I'm going to share the reason why I do this business, because I'm pretty sure most of you can relate to that. Being the eldest son in my family, I always wanted to make my dad proud. I always wanted to make my mom proud, right? Only problem is the moments where they could have been proud of me, they couldn't be there because they were always working, right? So they'll go to work whilst they're sleeping, they'll come back, they'll be so tired, they'll just eat and sleep, all right? So I took it upon myself to start my own little businesses, you know, try and pay the bills here and there, and just try and do things to help them out. But when I came here to Australia, international student fees are very high, and they had to put in more hours of work. And I wanted something that I could do so that I could help them out. You know, so for the longest time, trying to run a business from Australia, whilst the business is in Zimbabwe, that's really tough because of time difference. So I started looking for something, and that's when I found this opportunity. And I'm very pleased to say that I'm on track to change my parents' lives. I will retire them soon through this business. So that's my story, and I hope you can relate, right? All right, so my job is to teach you about where the money is at. You know, we've had an awesome presentation from Michael. He gave us a brief overview of the business, and now all I'm going to do is I'm going to enroll you into the ACN system. And I would like for everyone to just say this one word with me: simple. Simple. Again? Simple. All right? So there are 3 ways we get paid. The first way is personal residual income, right? So that's what I do, what you personally do. That's personal, right? The second thing is overriding residual income. If this makes sense to me, it's going to make sense to you, it's going to make sense to someone else, right? Then customer acquisition bonuses. The first two are paid out monthly, and the third one, customer acquisition bonuses, those are paid out weekly. All right? So the first thing I want you guys to remember is 75. Everybody say 75? 75. All right. I want you guys to attack 75. And this is what we mean by 75. All right? You see where it says 75 points at the bottom? That's where you maximize the compensation plan. So when you start in the business, you're not going to get paid 10% straight away. You're going to start at 1%, and we have a point system, which you understand shortly. But between 1 to 29 points, you'll be getting paid 1%, and it keeps going on and on and on like that. But the difference between 1% and 5%, yeah, it's all right. But the difference between 1% and 10% is massive. So what you want to do is maximize the compensation plan so that you can get paid up to 10% on your personal customers straight away. So attack 75. Attack what? 75. Easy. All right. The second way we get paid, that's overriding residual income. Okay. What I want you guys to remember from this is box number 6, right, on the overview sheet, right? See where it says you 30 customers, right? So with our point system, 75 points is about 30 customers. That's all it means, okay? And you know where it says 2? It says 2 and there's like 20 on the sides. Those 2 things that go like that, that's just 2 people. So all you gotta do is introduce 2 people. When you start introducing people into the business, now you start having levels. What levels simply mean is when you introduce the first 2 people, those are on your first level. If those 2 people introduce other people, that's your next level. So this will be if I introduce these 2, this will be my level 1. If they introduce these 2 people, that's my level 2. And it keeps going down like that. Okay? And fast forward, when it says level 7, right? When you're 7 levels down, right? If everyone keeps on introducing 2 people, 2 by 2, 2 by 2, 2 by 2 the whole time, right? If you do the math, down to your 7th level, you have about 128 people, right? So that's where the most people are. So first level, you've got 2 people. 7th level, you've got 128 people. So would you rather get paid on your first level where there are only 2 people, or level 7 where there are 128 people? Level 7, all right? And for you to get paid on your level 7 fully, you need to have 75 points, because we have a certain section where level 1 and 2, you're only getting paid 0.25%. That's not a lot. So you want to maximize all of that with that 75. So that first 75 you take care of your personal residual income and your overriding, right? So the overriding part also, it's simply when you introduce people to the business and you get paid a certain percentage on their customers too. That's all it is. And it's up to 8%. Easy? All right. So you want to get qualified in 24 hours. What that simply means is when you get into the business, to get onto the payroll, all you need to do is acquire 3 services. 3 services. And each service has a point system allocated to it, right? So as you can see, quick example, everyone uses home internet, so that'll be 3 points. Everyone's got, let's say, mobile phones, definitely. And then let's say your business assistant, that's going to help you propel the business. You've got 3 services straight away. There may be more than 5 points, but just you need 3 services. That's what you remember. 3 services. That's what you need to get qualified. You want to do that quick. For me personally, I have 2 mobile phones. I've got an iPad, a pocket Wi-Fi, home internet, and home security. I'm 6 services by myself. So it's like 3 services. It's not that hard. You will find them in your household. All right. And your business assistant, that will just help you run your day-to-day business in ACN. It's that simple. But let's take this for example, right? You've got 75 points, you're getting paid, you've maximized the compensation plan, right? If one of your customers decides, nah, I don't really like their services anymore, because people are people, this will happen, and one person drops off, right? And now you're on 74, right? Or 72. You're not going to get paid the full 10%. right? So what you want to do is you want to go over and above. 75, yeah, good. You're getting paid maximum on the compensation plan, but how about we take it to 100? How about that? So that if anyone drops off or 4 or 5 customers drop off, you're still in a good position to be earning your 10%. How about that? Yeah. You know, a constant income is better than a reduction in income, right? All right, easy. So with that being said, could we please have all those people that have smashed it out and have 100 points and above to please stand up so that we can recognize you? Just give us your name, your occupation, and how many points you have. All right, easy. We'll start from the back of Michael.
Oh, sweet. Mark Tomiko's and Chris and D'Souza, full-time ACN, 196.
Svensson, 184.
Koi, 128. Extension.
Thank you very much. So it is possible, it can be done. All right. So with the positions in the business, all you want to do is get 3 services to get qualified. That gets you on the payroll. You're now in qualified team training. Okay. Just a couple more services by yourself. You can get to executive team trainer. That is your first executive position. But listen, if there was a simpler way to do this, right, would you not do it?
Of course.
Let me tell you the simple way. The simple way is when you introduce 2 people into the business and you help them get 3 services. That's it. You're already an executive. That's it. We call that the 5-5-5 system. All right, so everybody say 5-5-5 with me?
5-5-5.
That's all you want to do. Introduce 2 people, help them get 3 services, and you're good. All right? And now you're an executive team trainer. Then the company says, oh, look, you know, you've upgraded, you've leveled up. So what happens is when you help someone else go executive team trainer, the company is going to shoot you a bonus of $250. Who likes that?
Yeah.
All right? And then a couple of more, you know, points in your organization and stuff like that, you get to the position of team coordinator. You see that number there, 300? So the bonuses go up. Who would be okay getting $300 bonuses every single week just for helping other people win?
Yeah. Yes,
You know?
definitely.
So that's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is implement that 5-5-5 system, introduce 2 people, help them get 3 services, and you are getting paid customer acquisition bonuses. These come in weekly. All right? So now you've got your online store that's hosted and updated daily. You don't need to do anything. ACN takes care of all of that, you know. But the one thing is we are in a highly regulated industry, so we have to do the right thing by people. So it only makes sense if you're accredited. You gotta have some credibility. So all you want to do is your coach or the person who introduced you to the business, they'll show you where to find this, and all you want to do is get accredited straight away. That's all you want to do, so that you have credibility in what you're doing. All right? So the #1 customer source is you. As I said, I'm 6 services by myself, so I was happy to sign up all 6 of my services. Instead of 3, I got in all 6. And then the next thing we did is we had a whole meeting, right? Which you will be enrolled into in a couple of minutes. But the whole meeting system is when you introduce your, you invite all your friends to your house, friends and family and everybody else. You invite them to your house. Someone comes, shows them the business, and people decide what they want to do: make money or save money. Those that want to make money, they join the business as business partners. Those that want to save money, then they become your customers. So that's what it means, prospects who don't become IBOs. It's just those who don't become business partners. And then everybody else. All right? So that's what you want to do. And the customer survey form, all it is you're just keeping track. Because people can't guess that, oh, Will is going to join a business, he's going to start up a business, and then, you know, so I need to save my services. People are not going to be saving their services. All they're doing is living their day-to-day life. But when you do introduce the business to them, and they like what they see and they want to support you, all you want to do is take down the information, how long their contract is. So you're going to be around. You have to be around for about at least 2 years, because contracts are about 2 years. Stick around, and then when that person is out of contract, sign them up. You just do a follow-up. It's simple. So these are very important, okay? So this is how you ask someone to become your customer. We use these 3 words: favor, help, try. Who asks for favors? Everybody. Everybody needs help. Everybody wants everybody to try something. And you don't even have to think about this yourself. It's all there. It's all there. ACN has it on paper for you. All you gotta do is just follow it. Just read it, memorize it, and then just implement it. Okay, so simple. I'm gonna run the script real quick, and I'm gonna run it on Rashmi. Hello. Hey Rashmi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
So listen, I started this phone thing, and I was wondering if you can become my customer. What do you think Rashmi is gonna say? What? No. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to be in a good space. You want to be enthusiastic. You need to sound urgent. You want to have energy, all right? So that Rashmi knows exactly what you're talking about, so that she feels excited. So I'm going to ring up Rashmi. Hey Rashmi, do you have a minute?
Yes, Bill.
Okay, great. The reason why I'm calling is because I was wondering if you could help me out.
Sure.
All right, listen. I just started a part-time business from home, saving people money on their monthly bills. All right, the reason why I'm doing this is because, look, I want to retire my parents. They've worked so hard, and you know, international student fees are high here, and I've got a lot of other siblings around the world, and it's about time my parents take a break. All right, so listen, if I could match or save you money on your telecommunications, energy, all the services that you're already using, all right, would you do me a favor and become a customer?
Sure.
Great. It's that simple. You want to sound urgent, you want to be excited, you know what you're doing, you know this. She doesn't, but you know it. So you want to make it easy for her. And then all you want to do is, if she says yes, all you want to do is you want to pencil it in and then find some time to catch up so that you can sign up the services. Okay, cool. All right, easy. So we're going to take just 1 or 2 minutes just to practice the script. So turn to the person next to you and just practice the script. See who gets a customer.
That's all I know. I'm telling you. Right.
Okay, who got a customer? Yes? You got a customer? Awesome. So listen guys. Right. Well, kudos to those who've got customers. But listen, we use scripts every single day. You don't need to be afraid of these things because we use a script every single day of our lives. Okay, good morning, good evening, how are you? All those are scripts. So it's simple. Just ask your friends and family to become your customers using this script, and they'll stick around for a really long time because they will relate with the reason why you're doing the business. And enthusiasm and energy will equal success, right? Right. So your 7-day goal is you want to become an executive team trainer, right? That 5-5-5 system. Get in, get your 3 services, introduce 2 people, have them get 3 services, and you become an executive team trainer, right? Reason being, when you become an executive team trainer, now you have the privilege to enter into Friday night leadership class, right? Take it like your university degree, right? First year, things are, they're kind of, just easy going, and then things get tougher. But when things get tougher, you need that extra, that extra knowledge, right? So that extra knowledge, you get it at Friday night leadership. That's the best way I can put it for you. Okay, so you want to get that 5-5-5 system going. You want to have yourself become an executive team trainer, and then you want to encourage the people that are in your team to do the exact same thing. Okay? So carbon copy type of thing, okay? Just duplication, okay? So we don't advertise. We've said it time and time again. But because we are partners with good companies, the best companies out there, they decided, look, if ACN is our partner, then they surely deserve a little bit of credit on our ads. So NBN did the advertising for us. So just watch the left side of the screen during this video.
NBN is building Australia's new broadband access network, but it's your phone and internet provider that will get you set up at home. All you have to do is order a new NBN-powered plan. They'll manage the installation with NBN directly. If you've got any questions once you're connected, just contact your provider and they'll help you out. Contact a phone or internet provider today.
Yeah, I bet you're doubting us, hey? Yeah, we are there. But ladies and gentlemen, with that 5-5-5 system I was talking about, where you get 3 services, 5 points yourself, and help 2 people do the exact same thing, you could get your business for free. Do that in your first 30 days, the company will give you $500. That's a free business. Who likes that? Yes. It's that simple. Just get yourself your 3 services, 5 points, get 2 people to do the exact same thing, and you get your business for free in your first 30 days. I like it. I love it. And even better, right? Through these services, our partner Vodafone has said, look, we're going to give you an extra point for every mobile phone you sign up. Terms and conditions apply. Now it's I have to say that. I have to say that. You know, but they're going to give you an extra point. How about that? So now you can get to 75 even quicker because you've got all these extra points coming in. But, you know, we've talked about the money and everything. And I said, you know, if there was a simpler way to do it, then, you know, I would take it. Okay, so the next person I'm about to bring to the front of the room, you know, she is a mom of 2, you know, someone who's working on a social worker profession. She'll be official real soon. Someone who's very passionate about charity. Someone who's building a team, a massive organization, just helping other people win. You know, and she can't wait until we go to the Philippines so that she can change people's lives, so that she can share this opportunity of financial freedom with everybody in her country. You know, but the most important thing is she is building a massive team. She's helping people win. So when it comes to team building, there's no one better to show us how to do it than the next speaker. So guys, let's be upstanding and welcome Cheryl Monkoti.
What the property? Tamuga, not to check my settings, my frequency, my feelings. What I want, and this is my guy. And this is good to go, kumitsa kulinka nebantu akaiba.